What if I told you that attracting women as you get older has nothing to do with money, looks, or pickup lines, and everything to do with just two simple words that most men never use correctly? Stay with me because this could completely change the way women respond to you. Welcome to Lorene Pond Insights, where we explore the hidden psychology of attraction, emotional connection, and communication that makes you unforgettable, especially in the second half of life. A little about me. I'm Lauren Pond, and for years, I've worked with men and women navigating love, attraction, and emotional connection, especially in later life. I've sat with couples in their 50s, 60s, even 70s who thought the spark had faded, and I've seen it reignite with nothing more than a shift in communication. Curious. Now, if you're a man over 40, 50, or even 60, wondering quietly, do women still feel that pull toward me? I want you to hear this. Yes, they do, but not for the reasons most men are told. Exhales, not for status, charm tricks, or being flashy. True attraction comes from emotional leadership. Here's what I've learned from studying thousands of male-female interactions. First dates, long marriages, post-divorce dating. The men who attract the most aren't always the best looking, richest, or loudest. Curious. They're the ones who master one simple thing: clear, direct, emotional communication. While most men waste energy trying to guess what she wants or avoiding mistakes, the men who stand out do something very different. Thoughtful. They use two words that unlock a deep response in the female subconscious. Human brains respond naturally to patterns that signal safety, clarity, and emotional presence. These two words, when used the right way, create what psychologists call positive emotional anchoring. Your presence becomes linked to feelings of security, desire, and being truly seen. The first word is I want. Sounds simple, right? But when a man says it with clarity and confidence, he's taking responsibility for his own desires. He's not asking permission. He's not outsourcing decision M. He's owning his intentions. Curious? Women are naturally attracted to men who know what they want. Here's a tip. Instead of always deferring, try "I want to go for a walk" after dinner. It's a small practice in clarity. Many men avoid expressing desire out of fear of rejection, often because of past experiences where their wants were dismissed. Size, but attraction thrives on expressed desire. The second word is I appreciate. If you only say I want, it can come across as self-focused. Adding I appreciate balances strength with sensitivity. For example, I want to see you again. I appreciate how thoughtful you are. Suddenly, she feels seen, not just desired physically, but valued intellectually and emotionally. Most women hear compliments about looks all the time, saying, I appreciate your perspective, or I appreciate how calm you stay under pressure, goes deeper. Curious. Neuroscience shows that being seen like this activates oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and creates emotional imprinting. Authenticity is critical. If your I appreciate doesn't feel genuine, she will notice instantly. Women are finely tuned to micro-expressions, tone, and alignment. This is congruence. Your words, voice, and body all matching. Pause. If you say I want, but your voice trembles or your posture shrinks, your nervous system contradicts your words. Pause. Look her in the eye slowly, our tone slightly. Depth lives in that pause. Let me give a real example. David, 58, divorced, felt invisible to women. On his third date with Linda, he tried this. Instead of the usual, let me know if you want to see me again, he said, I want to see you again. I appreciate how easy it is to talk to you. That means a lot. Sincere. Linda later said that was the moment she felt a shift. Not dramatic, just clear and sincere. Clarity attracts. Appreciation is magnetic. Timing matters too. Don't sprinkle these words mechanically. Use them at emotional peaks, after a good conversation, when she shares something vulnerable, or when you're making plans. Thoughtful. The brain encodes emotional highs and lows, so your words become part of a positive memory. A simple structure, express desire, link it to appreciation, then pause. Example, I want to spend more time with you. I appreciate how grounded you make me feel. Pause. Let it land. Reflect. When was the last time you clearly stated what you wanted in a relationship without apology? Many men have spent decades suppressing desire, compromising too much, or avoiding conflict. Grounded presence, not self-reras, is attractive. And if you think age is a disadvantage, remember, emotional intelligence grows with experience. A 60-year-old man who can say, I want you, I appreciate you, with steadiness, has far more depth than a younger man hiding behind bravado. Curious, but one mistake can ruin it. Using these words manipulatively. If I want comes from scarcity or I appreciate is a strategy. It feels hollow. Women respond to the emotional state behind the words, not the words alone. But when these words come from grounded self-worth, they resonate deeply. Here's a simple exercise. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eyes and say, I want. Pause. Then say, I appreciate. Notice what comes up. Discomfort, power, even embarrassment. How you relate to your own desire and recognition shapes how you'll express them to others. Attraction isn't about performance. It's about presence. When you clearly state what you want and sincerely acknowledge what you value, you become unforgettable. You don't have to be perfect, flawless, or compete with anyone. You just need to be real. If this resonates, comment below which of these words feels harder for you. I want or I appreciate. Curious? I read every comment personally. Share this with a friend who needs to hear it because men aren't taught this, but they can absolutely learn it. There's a deeper layer most men miss. When a woman hears, I want, her brain scans for emotional safety. Is this man grounded, stable, and clear? As women mature, attraction shifts from impulsive excitement to neurological peace. Saying, I want to see you again, calmly and steadily signals emotional steadiness, and her nervous system relaxes. Sighs that relaxation is the gateway to attraction. This is linked to co-regulation, a concept in psychology. Our nervous systems sync. If you're anxious, she feels anxious. If you're calm, her body softens. Thoughtful. Think of someone who instantly puts you at ease. You didn't even know why. That's nervous system leadership. I want, when expressed with certainty, signals internal alignment. Many men confuse passivity with kindness. Thinking, agreeing, or suppressing desire is attractive. But women often feel unchosen when a man constantly says, whatever you prefer, I'm fine with anything. Sighs. Polarity requires direction. Attraction fades when a man avoids owning his desires. Take Robert, 62, widowed, hesitant to express his wants. When asked, what do you want? He paused, then said, I want companionship. I want laughter. I want someone to travel with. Practicing this on his next date, he said, I want to take a short trip this fall. I'd enjoy planning it with someone special. Curious, the woman later said that was the moment she saw him differently. Desire is magnetic. I appreciate is equally powerful. It shows attunement, reading and responding to another person's inner world. Research shows that feeling appreciated predicts relationship satisfaction even more than physical attraction. But it must be specific. I appreciate you is good. I appreciate how patient you were with that waiter tonight is powerful. Thoughtful specificity signals attention. Attention signals value. And value builds attachment. Avoid overdoing it. Too many compliments too quickly feel like flattery, not genuine appreciation. A good rhythm. Observe, pause, reflect, express. If she shares a challenge, you could say, I appreciate how calmly you handled that situation. That shows strength and thoughtfulness. Curious. Women bond through being understood. So combining I want with I appreciate creates both polarity and connection. Emotional imprinting happens when interactions evoke distinct feelings. If you're vague, you're forgettable. If you're clear, intentional, and appreciative, you become memorable. Desire and appreciation at emotional peaks after a laugh, vulnerability, or shared moment anchor positive memories. For example, at the end of a great evening, you could calmly say, I want to do this again. I appreciate how natural tonight felt. And then stop, pause. Silence communicates confidence. Thoughtful. What if she doesn't respond as hoped? That's fine. It means you're being real. Clarity filters alignment. The right woman leans in, the wrong one fades. In the second half of life, emotional ambiguity wastes time. Practice plan. Week 1, I want in low-stakes situations. Week 2, I appreciate with friends or colleagues. Week 3, combine them on dates. Confident. Confidence comes from repetition, not personality. Body language matters. When expressing desire, stand tall, breathe slowly, maintain eye contact. For appreciation, soften your gaze, lower your voice slightly, relax your face. Thoughtful. Your energy must match your words. Women read energy before language. Consistently expressing desire and appreciation builds predictability, which builds trust, intimacy, and long-term attraction. Depth, not drama, sustains connection. Many men lose attraction in long-term relationships, not because passion fades, but because expression fades. Saying what you want and what you value keeps presence alive. Thoughtful. Try tonight. I want more time, just the two of us. I appreciate everything you've done for this family. The spark often comes from acknowledgement, not novelty. So remember, attraction isn't about looks, money, or tricks. It's about clarity, presence, and appreciation. When you can say what you want with confidence and acknowledge what you value with sincerity, you become unforgettable. Excited, grounded desire, and genuine appreciation create connection, trust, and lasting attraction. Start practicing today and notice the difference it makes not just with women, but in how fully alive and present you feel. Encouraging. Own your wants, honor what you value, and step into the kind of man women can't stop thinking about. If you found this valuable, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Lauren Pond's Insights, and hit the bell so you never miss an insight. Excited? And before you go, comment the word clarity below if this resonated with you. I want to see who's ready to step into presence, confidence, and connection.